Why do so many photographers say that Fujifilm shoots with soul and it's not just about specs? Well, I have my own personal feelings about that, and I'd like to share them with you. In a world obsessed with megapixels and autofocus speeds, Fujifilm dares to ask a different question. What if photography wasn't just about specs? What if it was about how it makes you feel, how it inspires you? What if a camera didn't just take pictures, but it invited you into a world of making art? Fujifilm cameras are often described as having soul. But what does that really mean? Well, it starts with the design. Classic analog-inspired dials, tactile controls that make you think and not rush. With the Fuji camera in my hand, it helps you slow down. You choose your settings. You craft your photo. It's not just capturing the moment, but it's about being present in the moment. Using a Fujifilm is like driving a classic sports car with a 5-speed transmission. It's all about control. But more than that, it makes you want to go out and shoot and create. Fujifilm's most beloved feature is definitely its film simulations. And unlike most flat color profiles, Fuji offers recipes with history, like classic chrome, Provia, or Eterna. Each has its own personality. Each has its own vibe. Each tells a story. These aren't filters. They are digital expressions of Fuji's legendary film heritage. And they change the way you see the world. They change the way you see photography. With Fuji's film simulations, I don't need to spend hours editing. The colors feel right, straight out of the camera. It's photography the way that it should be. Fun, creative, fine-tuned to fit you, fit your style and expressive creativity. There's a reason so many photographers say using a Fujifilm brings back the fun of photography. It's not about just chasing specs. It's about giving you the tools that make you want to shoot and inspire you. Small camera bodies and sharp prime lens. It's a camera system that fits into your hand but disappears into your workflow. It travels with me. It's a system for those spontaneous street shots, for those day-in-the-life shots. When I carry my Fujifilm, I'm not thinking about my settings. I'm thinking about stories, about lighting, about my connection to the system and my connection to the moment. It gets out of my way and helps me focus on what really matters, my love for photography. Sure, Fujifilm has great specs, and they have amazing APS-C sensors that produce incredible sharpness. But more than that, it has fast and accurate autofocus, and the 4K video fits all of my needs. But that's not why people fall in love with Fuji. People choose Fujifilm not because it wins in specs on paper, but because it wins in the heart. Beyond the specs of your camera choice, is your camera really providing you with the fun factor? Does your camera inspire you and make you want to carry it everywhere you go to create art, create moments, and ignite your creative fire? Does your camera make you feel like a kid with your favorite toy? Does your camera inspire you to creatively dream bigger and wake up and go out and bring those dreams and visions to life? That's what Fujifilm does. Fujifilm helps me in my photography feel alive and present in the moment. Yes, I've shot with bigger and better cameras. Some APS-C, some full frame. and they all served their purpose and did their job, but they all felt like tools, and photography felt like work. My Fujifilm, it feels more like a companion, a friend hanging out with me that understands what I see in the moments when I want to press the shutter. Because at the end of the day, photography isn't about numbers. It's not about updating your camera every time something new comes out. For me, it's about moments. It's about a mood. It's a vibe. And Fujifilm just understands that. Their cameras invite you to fall in love with the process and not the product. Don't spend my time debating about full frame versus the rest of the feed. I spend my time in my element with the system that helps me feel alive, gives me the ability to push my imagination beyond the limits of specs. Photography is so much more than that. When we look back at the beautiful art of the great photographers of the past, like Ansel Adams, Robert Frank, Versailles, Bert Stern, Ernest Haas, and so many more, including my personal favorite, Sal Light. It's a shame to see the beautiful art they created with so little, and now photographers need so much. Let's take photography back to the true meaning of it. Let's shoot with the love, shoot with the soul and passion of the greats. Live in the moment, get lost in the art. If your system is all about specs, and that's all that concerns you, your system is missing the most important piece, the soul. In my travels, Fujifilm invites me into the story of the subjects and captures the moment. Captures a moment in time that's far more than a photo. It's art, it's beauty, it's history. It's my passion captured to share with the world and inspire all those that see it to know that in this ugly world that we live in, there is so much more beauty that we overlook. I challenge photographers to look beyond the specs, to look beyond the ego. If you shot with more passion in the moment, would you use the same system that you're using now? Would that same system provide you with all the things that you're missing by only focusing on specs? I challenge you to look outside of that. Dig deeper. Instead of requiring more specs, require more passion and soul put into the system that you choose. Travel the world. Capture those moments. Capture those memories. Capture the scenes that you see in the moment, the way they feel. Don't always depend on post-editing process to create the art that you didn't see in the moment. Keep your photography true to the elements, to the things that were part of the story as you were out there in the world in real time in it. Photography is so much more than specs. Let's get away from that. Let's get back to the passion, the art. Let's not shoot with technology. Let's not shoot with specs. Let's shoot with soul, passion. I'm Ron. This is Ron's Classic Photography, and I hope this video inspired you to shoot with soul. Don't let it be about the product. Let it be more about the process. See you on the next video. Thank you for watching.